Hello, and my name is Christianti Dian Thomas. Today I will be kickstarting the topic of the day with blood pressure and how to maintain its rate. Before I begin, let me ask you a few questions and let us ponder together. Your blood pressure is too low. Your blood pressure is too high. You should control your stress level. You should not take so much salt or your pressure goes up. There are all common perils we hear from every adult, but what are they actually talking about? What does it mean by high or low pressure? What does it mean by blood pressure? Normally, air has the pressure or water or gas. How come blood has pressure too? How are we even alive with our blood having pressure? In this video, we will journey with you to learn and discover what blood pressure is, from how do we measure it to the importance of it to how we could that should maintain the pressure, including the effects to having low blood pressure and even high blood pressure. To start things off before we get into the details, blood pressure is a measure of the force that your heart uses to pump blood around your body. There are two figures of blood pressure, that is systolic pressure, the pressure when your heart push blood out, diastolic pressure, the pressure when your heart rests between beats. High blood pressure is often related to unhealthy lifestyle habits such as smoking, drinking too much alcohol, being overweight, and not exercising enough. Left untreated, high blood pressure can increase your risk of developing a number of serious long-term health conditions, such as coronary heart disease and kidney disease. Low blood pressure is less common. Some medicine can cause low blood pressure as a side effect. It can also be caused by a number of underlying conditions, including heart failure and hydration. Now that we have learned and discovered what actually blood pressure is, let us move forward and learn how to measure our own blood pressure.
Thank you, Christy. So, I am Fahim, number matric D2020957579 from a degree student, from a performing arts student. We'll talk about how we measure our blood pressure. So basically, if we want to measure our blood pressure, we must understand what is the main reason to check. The first thing is we must know about the condition of our blood, so we know that ourselves is in good condition or not, and it's very important to our health, and we must keep doing the schedule for the checking our blood, because it will remind us about how we take care of our health in our daily life. So how to measure blood pressure? I will give you guys a few tips. The first thing is don't eat or drink before 30 minutes you guys check your blood pressure. Why? Because when you consume some food or some drink before taking some test for blood pressure, the amount of glucose in the food or in the drink will affect the blood pressure, so the pH number will be go high and so on, and will be go low. Number two, the tips of number two, empty our bladder. Tips number three, put our both feet on the ground. This is because we must take our body in a good position, in a stable position, and make the circulation of blood will flow with the good way. Next, do not talk, because it will affect too for the circulation of the blood, and use the SPMB. What the SPMB? The thing that that the thing or the tools that we use to check our blood pressure that a little bit not what people say, use the SPMB to check our blood pressure for the required measurement. And lastly, the reason and the important thing for we check our blood pressure is to avoid the some ills that we don't want, like the heart attack and anxiety. So in terms of topic of blood pressure, I'm inviting our next panel, Naimah, to share some other points and perspective from her about this topic. Thank you.
So, what effects of uncontrollable high blood pressure? The U.S. Center of Disease Control and Prevention estimates that about 1 out of the 3 American adults have the high blood pressure or hypertension. Because high blood pressure is so common, it might be tempting to assume that it's not a big deal. But the truth is, when left untreated, high blood pressure can put you at risk and for potentially life-threatening complications. Here is the causes that uncontrolled high blood pressure can negatively affect your health. The first one is it raises your risk of heart attack and stroke. High blood pressure damages the wall of your arteries, more likely to develop deposit of plaque that harden, narrow, or block your arteries. Second one is it makes you more likely to develop heart failure. When your arteries are hardened or narrowed, your heart has to work harder to circulate your blood. High blood pressure can have a severe effect on, first, the cardiovascular system. High blood pressure can cause the arteries to harden, increasing the risk of a blockage. And the second one is the heart. A blockage can reduce blood flow to the heart, increasing to the risk of angina, heart failure, and heart attack. And the third one is the brain. A blockage in the arteries can lower or prevent blood flow to the brain, leading to the stroke. And the last one is the kidneys. High blood pressure can result in kidney damage and chronic kidney disease. All these effects can be life-threatening. So now, let's move to the husband Tarisha to tell you how you can do for the rise low blood pressure.
Thank you, Naima. Hi and good evening to my beloved teacher and my fellow friends. My name is Nur Hazwani Tarisha binti Nur Hisham and my matrix number is D2020295978. Now, let's talk about how do we do if our blood is low. So, low blood pressure may not be a cause for concern or come with any other worrisome symptoms. If you are dealing with hypertension, the first step is making an appointment with your doctor. After discussing your medical history, lifestyle, and other factors, your doctor may change your medication or suggest certain lifestyle changes to get to the root of the issues. It's important to who has hypertension not to stop taking any medication or change dose without talking to a healthcare professional first. The same is true of dietary or other changes. First, to avoid low blood pressure is you need to drink plenty of water. Dehydration can sometimes lead to low blood pressure. Some people may have hypertension even with mild dehydration. Second is you have to eat a balanced diet. Low blood pressure and other side effects may occur if you are not getting enough nutrients. Low levels of vitamin B12, folic acid, and iron can cause anemia. This condition happens when your body can make enough blood and can cause low blood pressure. Your doctor may recommend changes to your daily diet and taking supplement. And last but not least, check your sugar blood. Diabetes and high blood sugar level may lead to low blood pressure. Volume depletion can occur from the diuresis that follows high blood sugar levels. This is when your body tries to expel glucose via increased urination. Consider using a home monitor to check your blood sugar levels throughout the day. See your doctor to find out the best diet, exercise, and medication plan to help balance blood sugar levels. Next, Putri will tell you about how to ensure blood pressure to stay normal.
Hi, my name is Putri Nasaleha Az-Zulfa binti Magani Mabuhari. My number metric is D20202095977. So, I would like to continue the demo video about how, and my title is how to ensure blood pressure stays normal only. First of all, we need to eating a healthy diet. To help manage your blood pressure, you should limit the amount of sodium, that is salt, that you eat and increase the amount of potassium in your diet. It's also important to eat foods that are low in fat as well as plenty of fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. The DASH or DASH eating plan is an example of an eating plan that can help you to lower your blood pressure. Next is getting regular exercise. Exercise can help you maintain a healthy weight and lower your blood pressure. You should try to get moderate intensity aerobic exercise at least 2.5 hours per week, or vigorous intensities aerobic exercise for 1 hour or 15 minutes per week. Aerobic exercise such as brisk walking is any exercise in your heart beats harder and you use more oxygen than usual. Next is being at a healthy weight. Being overweight or having obesity increase your risk for high blood pressure. Maintain a healthy weight can help you to control high blood pressure and reduce your risk for other health problems. Next is limiting alcohol. Drinking too much alcohol can raise your blood pressure. It also adds extra calories, which may cause weight gain. Men should have no more than 2 drinks per day, or women only 1 drink per day. Next is not smoking. Cigarette smoking raises your blood pressures and puts you at higher risk for heart attack and stroke. If you do not smoke, do not start. Okay? If you do smoke, talk to your healthcare provider to help in finding the best way for you to quit. Okay? Next is last but not least, managing stress. Learning how to relax and manage stress can improve your emotional and physical health and lower high blood pressure. Stress management technique including exercise, listening to music, focusing on something calm and peaceful, and meditating or medicate.
Here is the conclusion. It is important to get a good measurement blood pressure so we can protect ourselves from stroke and heart disease. We can exercise regularly and eat a healthy diet to live in healthy ways. Many simple things that we can do to maintain our blood pressure. Lifestyle plays an important role in treating our blood pressure. If you successfully control it in a healthy lifestyle, we might avoid, control, and reduce the need for the medication. So that's all for our speech for today. I hope you guys will get some benefit and tips. I would like to thank our beloved, cute, and supportive lecturer that helped us a lot to complete our task completely. And also special thanks to our teammates that give such a good teamwork during making the demonstrative speech task. Bye!